Hi guys, good morning. I want to greet you yung great, great, great. What is your answer? Very good. Now, last time we learned about your nose and your tongue. Now we are going to tackle about parts of the skin. Do you have skin? Can you please touch your skin? Oh, there. Ouch. Ouch! Okay, now for the parts of our skin, we have, so this one is our skin outside, and this one is inside our skin. After no ating skin here, the outer layer, it's the inside. Now, let's study the parts of our skin. The first one is epidermis. Can you please read it? Very good. Epidermis is the outer layer of your skin. So this one, the one that you can touch, is the outer or your epidermis, the outer layer of your skin. Can you please touch your epidermis? Very good. So here in our picture, this is our epidermis. Okay, now let's go to part number 2. We have dermis. Can you please read? Very good. This one is the thick layer beneath the skin. So after ng epidermis, we have the dermis, the thick layer, yung makapal. So this one is the dermis. Okay? The epidermis is the outer layer, and the dermis is after the outer layer. We have the dermis, the thick layer beneath the skin or inside your skin. Next, blood vessels. Can you please read? Very good. What is a blood vessel? A blood vessel, a blood vessel which look like a tiny tube. Do you know a tube? Okay, so this one is our blood vessel. Where is it? So this one, it's like a tube where our blood flows. This one, blood vessel. Okay? Now, let's proceed to the next one, which is sweat glands. Can you please read it? Very good. What is a sweat glands? A sweat glands is where our perspiration or our sweat produced. Okay po? Where the perspiration or sweat, sorry, this one is sweat, produced. So which is our sweat gland here? So this one. Okay po, it produces our sweat and perspiration. Okay, next, pores. What? Can you please say it? Very good. Pores is the opening in the skin. It's the opening in the skin. So if we have a, what's this? Magnifying glass, we can see our pores here. Okay po, dito yung mga pores natin. May butas-butas dyan. Okay, next is nerve receptors or nerve endings. Nerve receptors and nerve endings, this one is connected to your brain. So where is our nerve receptors and nerve endings? So this one, it is connected to the brain. Okay po. Again, epidermis, the outer layer or the outside. Dermis is the inside. Okay. Thick layer beneath the skin. Blood vessels, which look like a tiny tube. Sweat glands, where our perspiration or sweat produced. And pores, the opening of our skin. And the nerve receptors or nerve endings, it is connected to our brain. Okay po? So these are the parts of our skin. Now, let's go to how to take good care of our skin. Number 1, wash your hands with soap and water after playing or working. So after playing and working, you need to wash your hands with water and soap. It's it's important that you are going to use soap para yung germs ay ma-remove. Kasi pag water lang, it's not completely clean. So you need to use soap. Okay po. Now let's go to rule number 2. Wash your hands before and after eating. So before you eat, you need to wash your hands. Even though you're gonna use a spoon and fork, you need to wash your hands. And then after you eat, wash it again. Now for the rule number 3 for how to take good care of our skin, please read the number 3. Ready? Go. Very good. So do not touch sharp objects because it can harm you. Look at this boy. He's playing with a blade. And look what happened to his hand, to his finger. It's cut now and it's bleeding. So always do not touch sharp objects. It's dangerous. Okay po? It can cut your hands or your feet. Yung skin mo, magkakasugat pa. Okay po? Next is number 4, wipe your hands and face with clean face towel or handkerchief. So after washing your hands, you need to dry your hands using a clean face towel or handkerchief. Why do we need to dry it with our clean face towel and clean handkerchief? Because our hands it's already clean, so we need to dry it with clean towel also. If we are going to use a dirty towel, then our hands will become dirty again, right? Okay, and for the next one, avoid long exposure to the sun. It's not good, especially if you are going to expose your skin under the sun from 11 a.m. up to 2 p.m. It's so hot during that hour. So you need to avoid long exposure to the sun. If you want some sunlight, or you can go out at 7 or 6 a.m. in the morning up to 8 a.m. in the morning because it's still good for your health. But if it is already, it's hot in your skin, then it's not good for you. Next is number 6. Doing physical exercise, eating nutritious food, and getting enough sleep will help keep your skin healthy. So if you are exercising regularly, if you are eating nutritious food, okay, especially those fruits and vegetables that are good for your skin, and you are sleeping well, then you can have a healthy skin. Okay po? And number 7, consult dermatologist or a skin doctor if you have skin problems. So if there's some itchy and then it is not happening to you before and it's itchy, you can tell to your mother and then you can go to a dermatologist or a skin doctor if you have some skin problems. So those are the caring for the skin. Now, please get your science book and open it on page 42. Science book, open it on page 42. Okay, so letter B. Letter B, write true if the statement is correct or false if it is wrong. Again, write true if the statement is correct or false if it is wrong. Number 1, the skin is the largest organ of your body. Is it true or false? Our skin daw yung pinakamalaki. It is the largest organ. We have 5 sense organ. We have our eyes, our nose, our tongue, ears, and skin is the last one. And the skin daw yung pinakamalaki or largest organ of your body. Is it true or false? Because it's number 1, I'm going to help you to answer. The number 1, of course, it is true. Please, so look, this one is the skin all over your body. There's the skin. So this one is true. The skin is the largest organ of your body. Now let's go to number 2. It is all right. It is all right to stay long under the sun. Again, I will repeat number 2. It is all right to stay long under the sun. Is it true or false? Please write your answer. Now let's go to number 3. Number 3, some parts of your body have more sensory nerves than the other parts. I will repeat. Number 3, some parts of your body have more sensory nerves than the other parts. True or false? And number 4, each layer of the skin has a special function. Number 4, each layer of the skin has a special function. True or false? Okay, so if you are done, let's proceed to our next topic. But those who are not yet finished, please pause this video and then play it again once you finish. So the sense organs, our eyes, our ears, nose, tongue, and hands that works together. When you are eating, look at this girl, she's eating. When you are eating, your hands, your nose, your eyes, and your tongue work together. So this girl is eating. So the hands, she needs her hands to get the food and put it inside her mouth. She needs her eyes to see the food. She needs also the nose to smell if the food is still okay or not. And she needs her tongue to eat and taste the food. So the sense organ that work together when you are eating is your hands, your eyes, your nose, and your tongue. Now let's go to our next picture. Let's see which sense organs are. A boy reading. When you are reading, what are the sense organ that you are using or the one that works together for you to be able to read? When you are reading, for example, you are reading aloud, okay? Reading aloud, what are the sense organ you are using? Ready? Think. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see. Okay, his eyes. Okay, his eyes, because he need to look at the book. His ears, for him to read the one that he is reading out. Yeah, the one that he is reading, if it is correct. And this tongue or yung mouth niya na use niya para maka-read. Okay po, so his eyes, ears, and tongue work together when he reads aloud. Okay, very good. Now let's go to our next picture. So can sense organ help together help children safe from harm? So if they are gonna cross the street, the sense organ can help this boy, this group of people. Can they help this group of people to be safe from the cars? Is it a yes or a no? Okay, it's a yes, because the children's eyes will look if there are some cars gonna pass. Their ears, so they can hear, oh, there's car coming, and their legs to cross the street. So the children's eyes, ears, and their legs work together to keep them safe. So it's important. So it's like in our family. So if mommy, daddy, you, and your brother or sister are working together, you will be safe and your work will be easier, right? But if you are going to complain and your brother will complain, your sister will complain, only mommy and daddy will work together, then it's hard for them, right? So look at, for example, this girl, these people, these children, they did not use their ears and eyes, only their legs. They keep on walking and walking. They did not use their ears and eyes. They're not looking to their left and right, and they're not hearing anything. They are not listening to the sound of cars coming. So the tendency will be, they will get into an accident because they are not using their ears and their eyes. So it's good that we are always working together like our sense organs. Okay, so what are the importance of your senses or sense organ? Your sense of sight makes you see high or low places as well as deep or shallow places. Your sense organ for taste tells you if your food is good or bad. Okay, your sense of smell helps you detect that something is burning. Okay, and your sense organ for hearing lets you hear sound of a coming car or the barking of an angry dog so you can avoid them. And your sense of touch allows you to feel pain, temperature, and pressure. Now, please get your book and open it on page 48. Get your book and open it on page 48. So we have here, what are you going to do? So write the body parts that work together in the picture. So we have here a street sweeper. What are the body parts that the street sweeper use for her to clean the area? Okay, but what are the body parts or sense organ that work together? Next, for number 2 is the traffic enforcer. Okay, what are the body parts that work together dun sa picture number 2, traffic enforcer? So if you are done in your answering, you can now, let's proceed to your assignment. But if you are not yet finished, please finish your work first. Okay, for your assignment, you need to study for our quiz tomorrow and take a picture of pages 42 and 48, then send it in our class dojo. Thank you, everyone, and see you tomorrow. Bye.